Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the snake. I will be doing a medicine wheel spread for the month of October, following the alchemy of the medicine wheel. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread, and I will be clarifying with the 1909 Tarot. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month for the snakes. Okay, so let's get started for October for the snakes. All right, we start in the center. We always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And here we have the lamb energy. So the lamb is the bearer of an important message. So I do feel for a lot of you snakes this month, you could be receiving many important um, messages. I feel like some of them could be from people, others are going to be messages from spirit or your guides or your power animals. But let's clarify this lamb energy. So with the lamb, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. It's a card of limiting beliefs. Um, so I do believe with this lamb spirit, you're probably going to be receiving messages that relate to the beliefs that are holding you back. It is for me, the Eight of Swords is a card that calls you to release the things that bind and blind you. So like I said, I do feel with this lamb energy that you are going to be receiving messages this month um, that are going to help you release yourself from those limiting beliefs. Next, we go over to the east of the wheel, and here we have Phoenix energy. I actually really love the Phoenix energy over here in the east of the wheel. East fire sits in the east, so does our warrior animal. So the Phoenix represents our root chakra. So it kind of says that there's a spark that's been in lit, and we no longer want to run from who we are. We want to stand and live consciously in who we are. It's a card of beginning to recognize yourself again. But let's clarify this Phoenix energy. So with the Phoenix, we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, I call him the knight in shining armor. And I kind of feel, though, in this situation, like sometimes that knight in shining armor can be somebody else, but I feel in this position with the Phoenix, you are your own knight in shining armor. You are the one who's going to come to your own rescue. You are the one who is going to free yourself from these things that are binding you. Next, we go over into the west of the wheel. And here we have this tiger energy. So the tiger is, again, a card of awakening to your own power. So that's now at least two cards in this deck that says that you snakes are awakening to your own power this month, which I absolutely love that. Um, and the tiger also says to be at ease in the darkness and at one with the silence. But let's clarify this tiger energy. So with the tiger, we have the lovers. So the lovers is a card of, well, I mean, it can mean love. So if you are looking for love, it could be a good time for the snakes to be finding love. And again, if you are, I would say it's probably somebody who does stand in their own power, who is not afraid of the darkness or the silence. But this could also be uh, the the uh, the lovers actually represents a choice, making a choice. Um, so it's kind of Again, if you're not looking for love, I would say that this is about making a choice. It's about making a choice to stand in your own power, to stand strong in who you are. Next, we go down to the south of the wheel, and here we have this buffalo energy. So the buffalo energy is an energy of being grounded and yet spiritual. Um, so it's one of the sayings, actually, a saying is coming into my mind right now, and it says, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. So this is kind of the message that I'm feeling with this buffalo energy is like really, really look to the stars, look to the heavens, look to spirit, but also make sure that you are keeping yourself grounded. Let's clarify this buffalo energy. So with the buffalo, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is a card of wisdom, but it's also a card of solitude. So I do feel like some of you, you maybe be looking for a little bit of that solitude. You're maybe looking for a little bit of inner reflection, kind of turning in. Now, the Hermit can be a dark night of the soul, but that's not what I'm really feeling right now. It's more that you are looking for some sort of inner guidance. And I think like with that buffalo energy, that it's really saying, so, like I said, keep yourself grounded, but don't get yourself stuck either. Like the hermit there, he is frozen on the top of that mountain. So don't allow yourself to be stuck, but definitely go in, look for that inner wisdom, for that inner knowing, and trust your star. Like he's got the star from the star card in his lantern there. So I would say, like, if you do go inside, if you are seeking that solitude, make sure that you are using that solitude, you are using that time to gain enlightenment about your true self. Whew, okay, next we go up to the north of the wheel, and here we have the starfish. So the starfish, and again, this is in the north, so this is the area of our minds. So it's kind of saying one of the things I would say is that you could be being swayed by outside appearances at this time. So the starfish is beautiful and alluring, but it can be superficial and shallow. And again, I'm not saying that you are being superficial and shallow, but I think maybe you are only seeing what is on the surface. So in your mind, you are only seeing what is on the surface. And so I really feel like it's asking you to go deeper than the surface with that starfish. But let's clarify. So with the starfish, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card of building and leaving a legacy. And again, so I think that's what you are. So in your mind, you are thinking about what you are leaving, what you are going to be leaving behind. Um, and it's kind of saying that again, you don't want to leave behind something that is superficial and shallow. You want to leave behind something um, that is deep and uplifting. Um, so again, I would really go a little bit deeper than the the surface, especially as far as your mind and the thoughts that you have and the things that you think. Take this month of October to go a little deeper. I would actually recommend journaling if you can. So journal out all your thoughts. I find that really helps me to sort out some of my thinking and where it is coming from. So that's what I would suggest. Okay, now we go down to the southeast of the wheel, and here we have the snake. So the snakes get the snake, and anytime your uh, birth animal, your zodiac comes up in a reading, I always say this puts you in a place of power. So you do have this snake energy in the southeast of the wheel. So, uh, so this is kind of saying that there's some sort of potential, there's some sort of unawakened magic that is sitting within you, that is kind of um, bubbling up. It wants to come to this surface, whatever this magic is, whatever. So it's almost like there's a medicine that you have that you are not using at this time, and it's starting to wake up within you. It's starting to um, want to, like I said, come to the surface. And with the snake, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups says that you're probably overthinking it a little bit. You are probably overthinking uh, what what it is and how and I mean I understand because when some of my medicines came to the surface, I didn't understand them, and some of them I even tried to fight. But this saying that there's no more time to wait. The time is now. So don't overthink it. Just if you are going to think about how to use this magic, just try to understand it first. That is what helped myself in it. I have one of my medicines is sorcery, and it honestly I fought that so hard. But what has helped me is to understand it, to research it better, and know that you can use your medicine however you feel is right. Okay, next we go to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have the cosmic egg. And the cosmic egg represents our seventh chakra, our crown chakra. So this kind of says that you have been on a long journey, a long journey to self-realization, contentment, and oneness. And the cosmic egg actually says that your limited beliefs are being lifted, which I had said at the beginning of the reading with that Eight of Swords and the Lamb. There are definitely going to be messages. And again, now this is in the southwest of the wheel, and our dreamer animal sits in the west of the wheel as well. So I would pay attention to your dreams. This is how you could be receiving. Now, it's not the only way that you could be receiving the messages, but it could be one of the ways that you receive the messages that help you to lift these limiting beliefs. But let's clarify this cosmic egg. All right, with the cosmic egg, you have the chariot. So again, the chariot is saying not only are you going to be this lifting those limiting beliefs this month, you are actually going to become a master of self. The chariot is a master of self. So I really do feel like you are mastering yourself this month, and that you are lifting those limiting beliefs. And I would say, like, one part of your journey is complete, but it's not the end. It's not the end. It's never the end. There's never an end to our growth and to our healing. Next, we go to the northwest of the wheel. And here we have this lion energy. And again, this is another, the lion is also a master of self. And it's also a master of self-transformation. So I see a lot of transformation happening, especially as you let go of these limiting beliefs that are holding you back. You're going to, once you let those go, you are going to be the epitome of peace and strength. Uh, let's clarify this lion energy. So with the lion, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a card of um, quality work, but it's also a card of the learning process, right? So with that lion, again, you are still in that learning process. You are not quite the master yet, but you are on your way, is what I would say with this uh, Three of Pentacles. And like I said, October is going to be a big month for the start of that mastering yourself and mastering your self transformation. And funny. Okay, so the last card in the spread it comes in the northeast of the wheel, and we have butterfly energy, which is transformation. So a lot of letting go of limiting beliefs and a lot of transformation coming in for you snakes. And I actually almost kind of, I know this is a butterfly, but you did have the snake as well, and you are a snake. So it's almost like you are transforming, you are shedding that old skin because you have outgrown it. But let's clarify this butterfly energy. So with the butterfly, we have the Knight of Wands. So this transformation is going to lead to a lot of freedom for you snakes. Um, and a lot of new adventures, I would say. I would say, like, really look at the future that's coming to you with a lot of enthusiasm, because things are going to be very interesting, but there's going to be a lot of fun, freedom, and exploration, I would say. Wow, snakes, what a great reading. Let's pull the three main themes for the snakes for the month of October. Okay, so we have Bluebird Spirit, happiness, Earth Spirit, stability, and Bee Spirit, prosperity. Wow. So your three main themes for the month, snakes, prosperity, stability, and happiness. I feel like this is going to be a really great month for a lot of you snakes out there, and it makes me so happy to know that. So wow, I think this could be the best reading that I have done for the zodiacs for October. So awesome reading. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.